Hello everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Jeopardy. Today I'm going to do something different. Jeopardy will not be about antibiotics or fluoroquinolones or anything like that. It's just going to be a fun episode of Jeopardy with the most random questions for you all to answer. Before I got sick, I had a very good career, which I loved. I remember one time they were sending out a newsletter on me titled Getting to Know Talia Smith. It was actually really cute. They used to do it for everybody. One of the questions was, name 4 people, living or dead, that you would like to have dinner with. So in the spirit of Jeopardy, I have to add one person to have 5 for the category, but I'm going to name my 5 people, living or dead, that I would like to have dinner with. Let's see if you can guess who they are, and when you get to the end of the video, drop your comments in about who are your top 5 people that you'd like to have dinner with, living or dead. It doesn't matter. I'm curious to hear what everybody else has to say and how it may differ or be similar to mine. I think this is just a cute topic and will be a fun episode of Jeopardy, so here we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Jeopardy titled Talia's Dinner Dates. I'll take Talia's dinner dates for 100. Talia's dinner dates for 100. This person was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer who was the most popular entertainer in the world in the early and mid 1980s. Born in Indiana into one of the most acclaimed musical families of the rock era, this person was the youngest and most talented of 5 brothers whom his father shaped into a dazzling group of child stars. In the late 1970s, this performer broke away from his childhood band and started his own solo career. He released his first album in 1979, which exceeded all expectations and was the best-selling album of the year. 3 years later, he had another collaboration with Quincy Jones, which captured a slew of awards, including 8 Grammys, and remained on the charts for more than 2 years, and sold more than 40 million copies, holding the distinction of being the best-selling album in history. However, this performer's eccentric and secluded lifestyle grew increasingly controversial, and they suffered a financial collapse that resulted in the sale of many considerable assets, including a lavish ranch. This performer was preparing for a series of high-profile concerts to spark a comeback, but died suddenly of cardiac arrest on June 25, 2009, prompting a widespread outpouring of grief from his fans. Some accomplishments include 1984 was known worldwide as the King of Pop. 1985, in collaboration with Lionel Richie, wrote and performed We Are the World. 2009, the 14-minute music video that was created in 1983 was inducted into the National Film Registry of the Library of Congress. This was the first music video to be honored. This performer has 13 Grammys, as well as the Grammy Legend Award and Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, 6 Brit Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, 24 American Music Awards, and currently holds 28 Guinness World Records. He's a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, becoming one of the few artists to be inducted twice. This performer was also inducted into the National Museum of Dance and Hall of Fame, making him the first and only recording artist to be inducted. This person was also inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame and was inducted into the Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame with his father in 2014. Who is one of my favorite performers of all time? Who is Michael Jackson? Born August 29th, 1958, and passed away on June 25th, 2009. I'll take Talia's dinner dates for 200. Oh my god, what is this? Talia's dinner dates for 200. This person was an English theoretical physicist whose theory of exploding black holes drew upon both relativity theory and quantum mechanics. This person also worked with space-time singularities. In the early 1960s, this physicist contracted amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, an incurable degenerative neuromuscular disease, but continued to work despite the disease's progressively disabling side effects. Some accomplishments include 1971 suggested formation following the Big Bang. 1974 elected by the Royal Society as one of its youngest fellows. 2006 received the Copley Medal from the Royal Society. 2009 received the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom. Some publications include A Brief History of Time, From the Big Bang to Black Holes in 1988, A Briefer History of Time in 2005. Who is Stephen William Hawking? Born on January 8, 1942, and passed away on March 14, 2018. I'll take Talia's dinner dates for 300. Talia's dinner dates for 300. This person was a Baptist minister and a social activist who led the civil rights movement in the United States from the mid-1950s until their death in 1968. This person's leadership was fundamental to that movement's success in ending legal segregation of African Americans in the South and other parts of the United States. This activist rose to national prominence as head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, which promoted non-violent tactics to achieve civil rights. Some accomplishments include 1963, delivered one of the most profound and influential speeches during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom at the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1963. Over 200,000 people gathered that day peacefully. One of my favorite speeches of all time. 1964. Due to the strong effect this person had on national opinion, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This authorized the federal government to enforce desegregation of public accommodations and outlawing discrimination in publicly owned facilities as well as in employment. 1964 awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. 1965 led the Selma March arm in arm with his wife, leading the Voting Rights March from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. Shortly thereafter, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 was passed. 1968, during a trip to Memphis, Tennessee, in support of a strike by that city's sanitation workers, this person gave a speech that said, "I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we, as a people, will get to the promised land." The next day, on April 4th, 1968, this person was killed by a sniper's bullet while standing on the second-story balcony of a hotel. This answer is an easy one. This is one of my favorite people of all time. Who is Martin Luther King Jr.? Born January 15th, 1929, and passed away April 4th, 1968. Martin Luther King. I'll take Talia's dinner dates for 400. Talia's dinner dates for 400. This person is an American television personality, actor, and entrepreneur whose syndicated daily talk show was amongst one of the most popular of the genre, thus becoming one of the most richest and influential people in the United States. This person received a full scholarship to Tennessee State University, but left to pursue a career in broadcasting, eventually earning their degree in 1986. At only age 19, this person became a news anchor for the local CBS television station, and in 1977 became co-host of the Baltimore morning show called People Are Talking. This person excelled in the casual and personal talk show format, thus moving to Chicago, and in 1984 earning their talk show, which was syndicated nationally in 1986. The program became the highest rated talk show in the United States and lasted 25 years and earned several Emmy Awards. Some accomplishments include 1985, appeared in The Color Purple. This critically acclaimed performance led to other roles, and eventually, this person formed their own television production company in 1986, and then a film production company in 1990. 1996 broke new ground by starting an on-air book club. Also launched a successful magazine in 2000, 1998. Co-founded a cable television network for women. 2006, debuted a channel on satellite radio. 2007, opened a school for disadvantaged girls in South Africa and became an outspoken crusader against child abuse and received many honors and awards from civic, philanthropic, and entertainment organizations. 2010, was named a Kennedy Center honoree, and the following year received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. 2013, was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. 2018, won the Cecil B. DeMille Award and a Golden Globe for Lifetime Achievement. I know this one. I love this person so much. I get to fly out to Chicago to meet her. Who is Oprah Winfrey? Born on January 29th, 1954. I'll take Talia's dinner dates for 500. Talia's dinner dates for 500. This person grew up on Chicago's South Side and studied sociology and African studies at Princeton University before attending Harvard Law School in 1988. Returning to Chicago, this person began working for a law firm that specialized in intellectual property law. Between 1991 and 2006, this person served in various roles for the city of Chicago. Some examples are: founded the Chicago branch of Public Allies, a leadership training program for young adults, became an associate dean of student services and then executive director of community and external affairs at the University of Chicago, which helped organize the community's outreach programs. 2005, became vice president of the community and external affairs for the University of Chicago Medical Center. 2008, took a permanent role in a presidential campaign and took leave from their career to do so. Some accomplishments include: spouse was elected the 44th president of the United States, took office in 2009, and was re-elected in 2012, thus becoming the first African American First Lady in history. This person was involved in various causes, notably supporting military families and ending childhood obesity. In an effort to promote healthy eating, planted a vegetable garden on the south lawn of the White House in 2009. In 2016, during the presidential race, gave a speech at the National Democratic Convention, drawing widespread praise for noting, "When they go low, we go high." In 2018, released the amazing autobiography titled Becoming, which garnered much attention and became one of the top-selling memoirs in the history of publishing. I love to answer this one. The answer is, who is Michelle Obama, an American First Lady and wife of Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. Michelle was born on January 17th in 1964. All right, peeps, that concludes episode 5 of Jeopardy. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Talia's Dinner Dates Jeopardy. It was something totally different. Hope you figured out who some of my people were along the way. I can't wait to read who your 5 people are who you'd like to have dinner with. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to episode 5. Welcome to episode 5 of Jeopardy, into one of the most acclaimed, holding the distinction of being the best selling, and this person oh boy. this filter. I don't know what's the deal with the smoke. I'll take. Hey, I lost my place. Oops. Talia's dinner dates for 400. This person is an American television. This person is an American television. Television personality, actor, and entrepreneur. At only also launched a success. I'll take which helped organize the community's outreach. What?
Can I show him your face?
Hope you got some of my... Oh, shit. I forgot to say. Let me say... Wait. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks, everybody.